Hey everybody, what is up? Welcome back to Final Trade. We're going to take our final 60-day look at March of the Machine collector boxes and their sales data off of TCG Player. This is regular March of the Machine, not March of the Machine Aftermath. So in the 60 days post-release, as well as all of the pre-release period, it sold 3,282 boxes on TCG Player for a total of $694,000, making an average sales price of $212 a box, which is just barely at the point where some card stores could still make money at that average price. Now, some sold much below that, some sold above that. And what to compare it with, I think the interesting thing is to look at recent standard sets. So we're going to throw Phyrexia and Brothers War up here. And what you'll see is pretty even performance. And that's what we would like. That's the point of standard. Standard is supposed to be the bedrock of collecting, of releases, of play. Ideally, standard would be the most popular play format, and somewhat selfishly, as investors, we would really like that to be the case because it would mean more money coming into the Magic Network all the time, keeping prices higher, more product that is played with, rotating out of legal playability over time instead of Commander. As investors, it's bad for us that Commander is the most popular format because it doesn't rotate except to the extent that WotC constantly amps up the power level in order to turn all formats into de facto rotating formats. So really, we would like to see this kind of performance over time. And I know that collector boxes may not have the best beta ratio with trying to assess what the health of standard is at the time, but the reality is if standard is not doing well, if a standard set is not very good, that will flow through to the value of collector boxes. And to make that point, I put the Streets of New Capenna collector boxes up here. Part of it is New Capenna is seen as kind of a weak set, not many great cards in it. And also the collector boxes themselves, the gilded foil treatments just were not the hit that WotC was hoping. But coming back to March of the Machines, it did fine. And it's okay for sets to do fine. It's especially okay for standard sets to do fine. We really don't want to see things like this purple line of Streets of New Capenna. We would like to see standard set performance bunched up, very consistent, so that players know what to expect, so that they're fine with spending the money on it, so that they don't feel shafted when cards rotate out of legality at cycle rotation every year. So we want this to go forward, and really what we need is for WotC to fix the balance and play issues in standard, fix the ban list, fix all of those other things that kind of mess with the fun of the play, not so much the product itself. So good results. Happy to see this. Happy to see it not bomb. Tomorrow there's going to be a bonus buck sale on TCG Player. All of my patrons already have a draft of my recommendations. I will be updating that on Patreon with my final recommendations sometime tonight. Everyone else, you'll have to wait till about 15 minutes after the sale starts when I publish those recommendations as my weekly Friday sealed deals video. If you want to join the Patreon, it's $4 a month. Anything else, guys? Questions, comments, let me know. Otherwise, like, comment, share, and subscribe. Join me on Final Trade.